It's my Polaris Ranger. It's had a rough month, or maybe a couple weeks. First thing I did is I smacked into a stump, going about 20 miles an hour. Went from 20 to 0 instantly. And the top of the stump was here, it glanced off and got stuck right there. Caved this in to about back here. I hooked onto it with a chain, tied the Ranger to a tree, and then pulled that out with my tractor to get it to be in a usable state. It's still sort of rumpled. I have to replace that eventually. So, just about the time I got that fixed, I was tooling along on one of the trails on my farm. I hit a big rock. Bent this lower A-frame. I'm going to have to take it apart to see how bad off it is. Looks like it's bent up more than back. But I'm going to take this winch. Ranger's still strapped to the trailer. It runs and drives the way it is. It has affected the steering a little bit. So I'm going to hook this winch to it using this hook that I got at the scrapyard a while back, and see if I can straighten it out. Alright, I rejected the idea of using this this winch, hand winch. It's not very strong, 1,500 pounds I think max. I'm going to use just one of my ratchet tie downs, 3/8 links and stuff on it, just pretty strong. And I took the guard off. You can see the ding a little bit better. It looks like it's bent pretty much straight up, a little bit back. I'm going to put it together and show you what it looks like. Alright, I'm hooked up. Took a short piece of chain and wrapped it down on the frame to get it just at the right angle to pull. Got the ratchet binder hooked up, and this chain on my ratchet binder is pretty long, so I usually have to use a chain shortener to get it just right, and hooked it through the S-bend piece of steel I got at the scrapyard. In the back, this is the way I haul it around usually. Got two ratchet straps. These are supposed to hold 5,000 pounds apiece. We'll see if I can break one of them. Alright, so I'm going to yank on this, or pull on it steadily with the ratchet strap. And then I will gently persuade it if it doesn't want to go the rest of the way. The persuading is mostly probably going to go downward. I'll see if I can set this up on the tripod. Alright, I've got the tripod set up. Let's see if I can winch this hard enough to make any difference. It's going pretty easy. We're bending a little bit. Got quite a bit of tension on it now. I'm going to do the old persuasion. So I don't know if you've ever done anything like this before, but if you get some tension on something, it just takes light taps to straighten it out. We're not straight yet though. A little more tension on it. Those were a little bit more than light taps. Still not straight. I'm going to have to get a straight edge of some kind to check it. I think I can whack it a couple more times. When you're bending back steel like this, you've got to take it a little bit beyond where you want it to be, because it's going to spring back some. Well, it looks pretty straight this way, but up and down it's not quite there yet. Alright, by eye now, that looks a little bit too far both ways. So we'll see what happens. Alright, I'm going to take this off the tripod and give you a close-up. Alright, well there it is. It's pretty darn good considering. Makes it back into a usable shape again. It was bent to the point where it was going to cause problems with this bushing here. I don't think the ball joint at the end would have been bothered too much by it. It's certainly weaker than it was, but saved a lot of work. If it ever, next time it bends, maybe I'll replace it. That's it. Alright, well it's all straightened back out, the guards put back on. Looks like I picked up about a pound of fescue seed driving through my fields. Maybe even 2 pounds. But I put on, probably can't see it in there, but there's a aluminum window screen covering my radiator. I did that a few years ago after I had to clean out my radiator, packed with seeds and so forth. Now it stays pretty clean. Alright, see you later.